What drew me to HTC, the problem that I had before joining HTC, was that I simply wanted to make more money. But understanding that money is a byproduct of value, I knew that I needed to make an investment in myself. I needed to increase my value as a person and as a professional. And the opportunity to learn a new skill set that not only provided a high income, but also was highly in demand. My main concern prior to joining HTC was trust, because I didn't know Dan Lok at all. I actually was introduced to Dan Lok through my mentor, my personal trainer, who is someone who I trusted for a number of years because he's demonstrated to me to be someone of the utmost character, someone who carries himself with integrity. And my rationale for trusting Dan Lok was that my mentor, my personal trainer, someone who I trust, if he associates with Dan Lok and I know what kind of character he has and the kind of people that he would associate with, then I know that I could also trust Dan Lok because he would have those same qualities, he would have that same integrity. And now, 6 weeks into the program, looking back at where I was, I could never have imagined that I had those doubts, that skepticism prior to joining HTC. Over that time, Dan Lok has proven to me to be someone of the utmost character, because not only does he bring an incredible wealth of knowledge in regards to high-ticket closing, in regards to human psychology, in regards to business strategy, but he genuinely cares about the people underneath his mentorship. He wants to see everyone succeed. And so what he does is he goes out of his way to make sure that everyone feels supported, that everyone can achieve their higher self. And the value that he has brought to this program has far exceeded any investment that I have made in terms of my own time and money. And today, I'm so proud to say that I associate with Dan Lok, that I know Dan Lok, that I follow his teachings and his mentorship, and that it has changed my life and my worldviews, my paradigm, and how I carry myself. So thank you, Dan, for that. You have demonstrated to me to be someone, just like my personal trainer, be someone of the utmost character, someone who carries themselves with integrity, someone who is morally centered, and someone who has, again, always offered more value than the investment that's been made in them. So thank you for that. The thing that surprises me the most about HTC and continues to impress me to this day is the community itself. Now, I've made a number of investments in the past in self-development programs, both of a personal and professional nature. And typically they give you the formula for success. They give you the MP3s, they give you videos, they allow you to download PDFs, and you absorb and assimilate that information on your own time. But what I've come to realize is, while formula is incredibly important, what's even more important than formula is finding the right environment for success. In order to make the kind of change that you're looking for sustainable, you need to be surrounded by the right group of people, people of the right mindset, and that's what you find at HTC. Not only are you part of a community of people who are high achievers, but you're also part of a community of people who genuinely want to see other folks within the program succeed. That's what really impressed me, was the generosity of spirit, the generosity of time and energy that people pour into the community. It's a community that is not only encouraged, it is cultivated. It is supported by Dan Lok, by Kayvon, by Desmond, and the rest of the HTC support staff. They want to create a safe environment for learning, for experimenting, for failure. And that's ultimately why HTC is a superior program to any other self-development program, again, within which I have made an investment in the past. It has been a true privilege to be part of HTC, and I'm so glad to be part of this incredibly supportive community. I've gained a number of results from HTC, But there are two results in particular that really stand out to me. The first being that I've gained that high income skill that I was looking for, the ability to close people. And that's a skill that's transferable, that not only applies to my professional life, but my personal life as well. The ability that I now have to open people up to discussing thoughts, feelings, emotions, feedback that they before would not have shared with me. It has opened me up to seeing the world as being full of possibility and allows me to create win-win scenarios where there weren't any before. The second result that I've been able to achieve through HTC that I wasn't expecting, and that's why it's really struck me, is an increased sense of self-awareness. And the reason why it really strikes me is because I like to think that I'm a pretty self-aware person. It's what compels me to make the investment in these programs in the first place. It's recognizing somewhere where I would like to improve, and then identifying a program that I feel like would be a good fit that would allow me to make that improvement, and then making the investment within that program. Within the first few weeks of HTC though, I came to quickly realize that there is a whole nother level of programming that doesn't only exist within me, but exists within all of us, and runs in our subconscious minds. A set of limiting beliefs that prevent us from achieving higher versions of ourselves. And in order to reach the level of success that I was looking for, that I would have to become aware of that programming and find a way of removing it or minimizing it in some capacity. And so that to me was an absolute revelation. That to me was a type of result that I absolutely was not expecting to achieve with this program. It has been a welcome surprise, and I am really fortunate, along with my fellow HTCers, to have made this investment and to achieve a higher version of myself as a result. If I were to recommend HTC to a best friend, or to anyone for that matter, I'd just start off by asking them, are you ready? Are you ready to make an investment in yourself? And are you ready to live the lifestyle you've always wanted? Through HTC, in order to make that happen, you're going to have to go on a journey. And that journey is going to challenge you to step outside your comfort zone, to be exposed to new ways of thinking, to new skill sets, and to recognize the limiting beliefs that may have been holding you back during this time. But if you are ready to make that type of commitment and that type of investment in yourself, HTC can absolutely show you the way to how to live the life you've always wanted.